Thanks for dropping by. My first ever video today, and I thought we would do some colouring in while I softly ramble and introduce myself. I thought we would colour some Harry Potter in. If you can hear next door, I apologise. This was the only time I had to record. Okay, so chosen to pick a picture from the Harry Potter colouring book. It's Harry Potter Magical Artifacts, but there are several different Harry Potter colouring books that you can buy. I have already started several pictures in here, but today I thought we would do a simple one so that it didn't take too long. Here we've got, this is the one that we will be colouring today. Just take the bookmark out. It is Time Turner from, I think that's from Prisoner of Azkaban. I think Hermione Granger uses it to help Sirius escape. I could be wrong. I do love Harry Potter, but it's been a long time since I've seen it because my son does not let me watch it. He doesn't like it. So this is the one we'll be doing today, but there are some really cool designs. There's Luna Lovegood. She's probably one of my favourite characters. And there's the symbol, the invisibility cloak, the Elder Wand, and then the stone that brings back people from the dead. Covered that one of Hermione already. Sorting Hat. And then at the back there is some art stills that are pretty cool. So, we get started. Okay. And we'll be using these Faber-Castell pens today. Got a really nice engraved pattern on the box that makes good sounds. And they have so many colours and they don't bleed, which I love. Let's just take some pens out. This is snapped together. 80 different colours in this pack. Put that down. So let's choose a colour, and then I can tell you a little bit about myself and why I've decided to start my ASMR channel finally. Let's choose a yellow, and we'll do the chains first, okay? So I've been wanting to start my ASMR channel for a couple of years, but there has always been an excuse as to why I couldn't possibly start it. Usually time, because I work full time and I have a 6-year-old. And because I work from home, I'm able to pretty much do full-time childcare hours. Obviously he goes to school, but I'm able to get him ready for school, I'm able to pick him up from school, I'm able to spend time with him after school. But I also work full-time hours, so I move my hours around to suit, which means I do not get a lot of time to do things other than work and be a mum. So I've always used time as an excuse, and money, because I wanted to get at least a nice microphone and maybe some lighting, props. Although I know you don't need those to begin ASMR, but it was something that I wanted to do. So I put it off, and then about a month ago my place of employment decided that there would be some redundancies. Still not 100% sure if I will be one of those being made redundant, but I think it is highly likely that after almost 20 years of working for the company, I will be being made redundant. So it made me get my act together and start the wheels in motion for other things that I really wanted to do. And if I have some time because of the redundancy and some funds because of the redundancy, I'd be able to start to make some of that happen. So I bought myself a microphone and some lighting, and I thought, just go for it. What's the worst that can happen? So yeah, that's basically what's happened recently. And I've been a fan of ASMR videos for about 6 years, I think now. I discovered my first ASMR video, I think my son was about 1. I was working in the evening. I was just working on the sofa with my laptop and just needed to relax while I was working, really. It was, you know, quite tiring looking after a 1-year-old and working full-time, so I looked for some Reiki. I wanted to watch like a Reiki or meditation video on YouTube, and I came across this Reiki video, and I didn't really check the title. Not the first time I watched, and the girl was brilliant. She was so good, but I didn't understand why certain things were happening. She would take out, for instance, incense from a wrapper, and she would really take ages getting the incense out and really crinkling the wrapper, and I was a bit confused. That's not very relaxing, but I really loved the video, and I loved certain things that she did and movements that she did with her hands, and I don't know what it was that made me keep going back to the video. And then I realised the title. It was a roleplay Reiki, and it was ASMR, and something made me look into that, and I realised that I'd been experiencing ASMR for years. I used to just randomly have tingles, prickles in my head for no apparent reason. I wasn't sure what was making the tingles happen, but I think it was just general white noise, because whenever I would speak to anyone about it, they didn't know what I was talking about. They'd not experienced it themselves. So I must admit, a few times I thought maybe that, you know, that there was something wrong, that maybe tingles meant, you know, something was happening in my brain that shouldn't be. But I was so happy to find a term for it. I spoke to my husband, and he just didn't really know what I was talking about, but it was brilliant. So I then looked into more ASMR videos, and my goodness, I've not looked back. I must watch them. It's very rare that I'll go a day without watching some ASMR. I like having it on when I'm working in an evening, or when I go to sleep at night. I started out with Peace and Serenity and ASMR Darling, finally found Karuna Satori. She's one of my favourite ASMR artists. She never fails to give me tingles. She is brilliant, I think, and really creative. I really love what she does. Okay, let's choose another colour. I think the inside bit of the Time Turner is just white, but I think I'm going to do a nice purple colour. Yeah, I think this one here. So yeah, I love Karuna. My other absolute go-to for tingles every time is Raffi Taffy. I love Raffi Taffy. I think he's brilliant. energy cleansing videos if you've never seen one. Oh, they're so good. They really relax me. And also Fred's voice. I really like his doctor cranial exam videos. The light, when they shine the light, that's my favourite trigger, I think. And in terms of creativity, I may not necessarily experience tingles, but Angelica ASMR is brilliant. She is so funny. She's so funny. She is crazy, but in a good way. She is hilarious, so clever, so witty, so quick. She is, yeah, she's brilliant. Check her out, Angelica ASMR, if you've never watched any of her videos. But be warned, she's very wacky. Obviously GB, everyone knows GB. She's brilliant and really inspiring. Find her maybe the most inspiring. I also love Marno. He reminds me of a male version of Angelica, because again he is very quick-witted. He's a little bit kooky, which I love, and a lot of the time you don't know what to expect. He comes out with some funny things. I love people that can make me laugh. So yeah, I've been watching ASMR for about 5-6 years, and I'm always on the lookout for new artists to discover for maybe for my weekend ASMR visits. So if you have any suggestions, recommendations of new ASM artists, or even ASM artists that have been around that I may not have come across, I'd love for you to put it in the suggestions box down below, because yeah, there's some great ones out there and you don't always get to see them. I also really love Tabuhan, I think it's pronounced Tabuhan. He did a Reiki one recently and really gave me tingles from the rubbing of this, just sort of the blanket, the swish, swish, swish sort of sounds. It's lovely, really nice. So I've favorited him now because he's quite unusual, I think. Okay, so I'm just going to finish off these little bits, keep it simple, and finish up because I think that's enough rambling for today. If there is anything you'd like to know about me, then just post it in the messages and I will respond in there's anything you'd like me to record, or any tips on how you'd like me to improve, then I actively encourage messages. I want to improve all the time, so I think that maybe I will do a couple of rainbow twirls and then we will finish. So let's get a nice red. It's very rainy here today. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. Get a nice blue. And that will do for today. It's not the best colouring I've ever done, but you can see a few time turners, and I hope it was a little bit relaxing. And you got to know me a little bit, and that you will come back and see more videos in the future.